Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Watch. Okay, so it's still the same. We're 2 boards wider. Your bubble just got that much bigger. And I could come from all sides and it'd be that much bigger. Now watch, just for a minute, I want you to think of something like a very hurtful, sad feeling that you have. And we're not going to stay there long, just for a second. But I just want to demonstrate this and watch what happens to your bubble. It's a very sad feeling. It very makes you sad to think about it. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
And we're not going to think about it long. Watch what happens. Look how you sucked your energy in. You sucked it in that much more. Why? To protect yourself. Now let go of that feeling. Because we have to do that as we protect ourselves. You're going to suck your energy in and it's going to become dense. But you can see this is amazing how, and that's why people in haunted houses can pick up on energy, because it picks up on energy and it's things that you can't see. It blew me away. I'm the biggest fucking skeptic you're ever going to run into, ever. But when I see stuff like this, I got to say, okay, well, how does this make sense? Because I'm doing it. I know I'm not controlling these things, because I'm not trying to screw with my understanding or my deceiving myself. I'm not doing that. I'm doing everything I can to whatever that is, disprove it. And it's not. I can't squeeze these things any tighter. My whole job is to keep it level. And so when I see things like this, then I have to compare it to what do I know and what do I understand. And it all links back to losing faith in humans. Man, God has got to be a tearful God, because we have fucked up on every turn that he didn't want us to do. Yeah. Because of ego and pride and anger and deceit and jealousy and trying to get ahead of somebody else instead of living in harmony. And it's been a nightmare. Hurting little kids, whatever, not keeping your word. It's just really super sad. Humans. So this is a beautiful thing that you can see right here. I had this one dude, and I said, okay, now watch your bubble, ready? And I was back here. Damn, that bubble came flying clear over here. I said, dude, look, we can't, not sexual. Getting sexual talk. And it's like, hit me clear back here. His bubble's like, damn, I've never seen a bubble that big. Usually it does like what you did, like 3 or 4 boards. But then again, I'm outside. I can do this with water. I take a whole pocket full of flags, like the little marking flags, put in my pocket, and I'm walking along, and they'll cross. I'm just looking for water ley lines, and they'll cross. And right where they cross, I drop a flag, and I walk this grid pattern. I'll give you the best example just happened. We were at a crime scene. We're trying to help a family that's daughter was murdered to find the killer. And I think we're working with some detectives now on it, but we went to the crime scene, and I said to the rods, I cleared the whole place. I said, okay, and it was just about a little bit snowy in Cleveland. And I said, where did he park? And I found out. I put a flag down right there. He parked his car right there. I said, okay, now I'm looking for it. And he got out of the car and the path he took. So I did this grid pattern, and I stuck flags in the ground. And when you stop and you get back, it's like, look, all these flags are in a straight line.
Yeah.
And I didn't pay attention to that because I'm doing a grid. And then I said, okay, so here's where the murder happened, killed these people. How did he escape? Like, how did he get away? He took a different path. The energy is always there. People, like walking energy, people leaves energy. And if you can focus on that energy, it's amazing. Do the same thing with water. I'm walking back and forth. I've got water lines and electric lines outside, and I cannot remember where the hell they are. And I'll just say, okay, I'm just looking for the electric line right now, or the phone line, and I'll put out a series of flags. I can find water. I can find it under the ground. I can find where it starts. All of a sudden, I'm running a grid, and there's no more flags. It's like, well, then we just found the source. It's coming out right here because it's not uphill from here. Right here's where you're gonna dig.
Yeah.
There's some people that take this and the rods will talk to them like, okay, how many gallons a minute is it? 1, 2, 3. I'm like, that's crazy shit.
That is crazy.
I've never done it. Yeah, and how deep is it? Then it'll bounce. Yeah, so.
Am I allowed to use your dowsing
Yeah,
rod?
because they're just rods. But all you gotta do is put them in your hand with your eyes closed and go back and forth until you say, that just feels right. Because then these rods will respond to your energy. Then you look down and you say, okay, the twist is in my left or my right, whichever. One way is gonna feel more comfortable than the other.
Because guidance said it's like contacts. One will feel.
Yeah, it's like hooking electrical wires up in the wrong sequence. It makes a complete circuit.
Interesting.
One way they'll feel better.
Yeah, you'll just say, oh, I don't know, that just feels better to me.
What do you think, Mo?
A lot of people just have, they don't do that. They put 2 rods in their hands and they go for it. But for me, it was more, I wanted it to be more precise and, you know, more delicate. Or
And I think this feels.
that feels better. Okay, so look down. So the twist is in your left. See the twist?
Mm-hmm.
So you're always
Alright.
going to hold it with the twist on your left.
So
If
when
you
I
keep
hold the rods, I hold them like this. I hold them, I put this finger here because the only thing you want to do is make these tips be completely flat. And then you ask the rods yes or no questions. Like if you say, oh, watch, I'm going to make them completely flat. And watch, I'm going to ask the rods, I'm going to clear the rods for nothing more than a yes and no question. Ready? The question I'm going to ask is and yes is a cross and no is an open. Can Leanne use these set of rods for good? There you go.
So what was across?
They crossed. That was a yes. So watch. Let me do it again. I'm going to make all I do is look at the very tips right here and just keep them equally away from each other. Do whatever I can. Now watch. This is energy doing all this shit. Ready? Watch. Let me get them straight. Can Leanne use this set of rods to for good purposes?
That's a yes.
Okay. So that's the left and that's the right. And then just clear them for whatever you want to ask. You can ask questions. You can find
And remember,
things.
when you do anything, just ask God to protect you so that nothing bad comes through them. Anything we do, we ask God to protect
And
us.
it's coming from God going through you, and it being the circuit is through Mother Earth into the ground.
Right?
How do I make it straight?
So all you have to do is try to keep these completely straight, and all I would do is ask, what is a yes for me? Just ask her, what is a yes for me, and then they'll respond.
What is a yes for me?
Looks like they're crossing. So if
Well,
you
they're
go,
bumping, but
what is a no for me? Ask the other one.
What is a no for me?
So is her no cross?
well, looks like it. Okay, just stick with one question because you're asking it too fast. Let's try it again. Ready? Just now ask it. What is a yes for these rods?
What is a yes for these rods?
So see, I think her yes is open.
Well,
I feel
you're doing a
something
good
funny
job.
in it,
Huh? There it goes.
but I just moved my hand.
Oh.
I feel like it.
Is it trying to move on you?
Are you?
I feel like it's vibrating or something.
Yeah, you're
That's
feeling the
super
energy.
crazy. I was just getting ready to tell you that.
Feeling the energy then, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was at a
It's
cemetery.
making my
That's
my
great.
thumbs
Tingling.
tingle.
That's actually good
Yes.
because you're gonna feel it. You'll feel that tingling right before it moves. But that's very good. You're doing
That's
really
awesome.
good keeping them
That
still.
was weird. I
But
could
what?
feel it
That's the
start
energy.
from my.
But
That's
listen,
the
I'm at
energy.
a cemetery. We were at the asylum. I was at the cemetery because and it was fall, and you could look up the hill. The grass was dead, and you could see discolorations in the grass, and they were even graves, but they were unmarked. And I knew there was bodies in there, but they were unmarked. So I'm going along with my dowsing rods, and they would cross on every body. And I asked, "This is what I'm looking for: is bodies." So I said, "Okay, this is messed up because I can see with my peripheral vision." So I blindfolded myself, and I did it myself, so I knew I wasn't looking. And I had Danielle walk beside me. I'm walking down. I said, "Look, Don't mess with me and make me walk into the pond or some shit, right? Just tell me if, and whenever they cross,
What
put
does
down a
that
flag.
mean?
Pushing it.
And I felt that vibration at every single
Why is it
mark.
making my hand numb?
It's the energy you're feeling.
What
Now
It's the
watch.
energy doing
I
it.
can close it with the energy with my hands. Let's see if I can. Don't try to move them.
I'm not. But it's vibrating more.
You're gonna
That's
feel
pretty
my
amazing
energy.
you feel that, because it's
You're
very,
gonna feel
very
my
slight.
energy. I'm sending energy to the rods to see if I can close them without touching them.
It's pulsating in my hand.
You're feeling the energy I'm sending. That's amazing. You're feeling
Like a
that.
heartbeat I can feel.
Mhm.
Yep. See them moving? Because the energy, my energy's moving them. And you're not moving them, right?
No. But I can,
Energy.
it's, the heartbeat is
Mm-hmm.
more intense.
Now watch. Feels different if I'm not standing there. You still feel it. It's different.
It's not pulsating in my hand anymore. Like it was like
Do it again,
it was a
walk up
weird
there.
heartbeat. And then it kept doing it while you walked away, but then when you were further away it stopped. I didn't feel that anymore. Oh my gosh. It's pulsating in my
See,
hand.
And look
when
at
that
it.
happens to you have to do something with
Look
that
how they're
information.
crossing
Right.
my energy.
Because
Watch.
nobody's misleading you.
See how they're crossing too?
It's
So my
happening to
energy's
you.
going over
You
there.
That's
gotta deal with
wild.
that.
And they're going
That's
crazy.
cool.
They're like, what's going on? What's
That
going
is
on?
cool.
I'm just asking them to move with my energy. And I'm sending the energy towards you so you're feeling my energy going
What
towards you.
the?
Okay. See?
That's cool.
This is the kind of stuff that you have to go,
While you walked away, the heartbeat was more intense, but now you're over there, it's gone.
Yeah, it's my energy. I'm an energy worker. And so that's why I can't use dowsing rods. It's not my gift. I feel energy with my hands.
What happens if I ask it a question and I know the answer? Well, I'm gonna know the answer to everything, but that's really weird, man. I can feel like
Watch.
my.
I'm moving.
I'm not doing anything, but I can feel
Okay.
a heartbeat.
You ready?
Watch.
Here's what we're gonna do. Clear the rods.
Watch. Watch.
No.
It's my energy.
I just got tingles all over my
All
body.
right, watch this. Make your rods go down and clear them. Just wipe them off. Just clear them. There's
There's
nothing
an
gonna
energy
be in them.
present right here for some reason with us. Just
Yeah, I
saying.
felt something.
There's somebody
too.
here.
I just had when you opened the door. I've got chills all over my body.
I've got it right now too. There's somebody
could be a
here.
tea.
for
Yeah, I
whatever
got it
reason.
too.
Whoa, there's
Support.
somebody here.
No, I got
Oh,
chills.
woo!
Look at my goosebumps.
Yeah,
I
just
feel
know
it in
that.
my thighs. I haven't felt
there's
that
somebody-
in a while.
Wow, that's really beautiful energy. Whoever's here, they're here for you.
Oh,
They're not here for me.
Okay, Leanne,
That feels
move.
beautiful. Who is that?
I don't know. Move to the side for just a second. I want to find
Wow,
something.
that's beautiful energy.
Okay,
I
so
feel-
listen. I'm missing a quarter, and it's out here under one of these rugs. Can you go find it? Just a quarter, and they'll cross wherever that crosses where the quarter is. Let's see how that works.
I'm gonna stay away so,
So
that I
picture
don't
a quarter.
influence those.
Yeah.
Because
That
they
I
do
lost.
move
It's
when
out here
you're
under
around.
one of these rugs. It could be that rug, that rug, that rug, or that rug. It's just see if you can find it. All you gotta do is keep them straight. Don't
I'm not.
let them cross. So drop them until they're straight. No, like just a little bit.
Oh.
And then just walk with your hands straight. And all you gotta do is watch the very tip. And then walk out there until they cross.
Just walk.
Because you're just looking for a quarter.
It's crossing now.
It's because Roger walked in front of me.
Yeah, maybe because of me.
Ah, so see the energy was here too, because they're very strong. Very strong. I don't know who it is. I feel like it's somebody.
They're very delicate, so you gotta.
Is there
It's
a male energy present here?
I don't know. Something came in through the door.
Yeah, somebody here for you. We'll find it. Just keep going.
All right, come on. It's gonna take
I don't
forever.
want
To,
to
it's gonna take forever to get 50 cents out of you. Just want a quarter. So when they're bouncing, you can tell that it's not. That's a no. So when they're bouncing, you can tell that it's not because you don't feel that tingling. When you feel that tingling and they start to cross, then you know you're on your target. So get them, drop your, not that much, just a little bit. They'll go back to being even again. They're super sensitive. All right, now come forward until they cross. So that wasn't really a cross yet. Now you got into the no again. Get them to come back straight. Here, come back up.
Did you clear for a quarter?
Yeah. Well, you crossed right there. Okay, do another one. Or back up a little bit. Okay, now get them straight and do it again. See if you get that same target. Different target. Didn't get that hit.
Could have been the doggies.
Didn't go that way.
My hand is pulsating again.
Go that way to see what you see.
Doggies are walking around there
Yep,
too.
get them straight. You can't start under a. Yep.
Right.
Just looking for a quarter, not a nickel, not a dime. People do this with gold. They'll do it with hidden treasures.
Babe, I wanna know
Stop.
I wanna know
Did
the
you
energy
feel anything?
that was in here.
All right, back up. It's clear and then back up because you're going down towards Roger.
Oh, hon, they
You
need
need
water.
to feed your dogs. They're eating
We
dirt.
have to feed them.
They're eating dirt.
Bella,
Baby, he needs,
she's
he
drinking.
needs water.
Bella.
Somebody peed on the floor.
She
Oh,
might just
where?
need water. No. It's okay.
Oh, we need a paper towel, hon.
Okay, you're dowsing right now.
Keep going.
See if you can find the turd.
Yeah, we're not looking for turds.
There you go.
Did you feel anything or not?
No.
Bella.
Go on and walk. So walk a little bit faster. Walk all the way down and then back.
Put it out.
And if you don't feel anything,
Mo.
then tingling,
Mo.
then come back.
Stop.
Turn around.
I don't feel the tingle. Why is it?
Did you hit another target?
No, but it just, I felt like it
No.
was pulling me that way.
Well, then come back until you, when you get another target, then you put down another marker until you see it.
Another marker here.
We need to get the water, hon.
Did you get a target there?
Yeah, apparently.
Don't start till they're neutral again.
I feel something pulsing my hand.
You know what I would do is I would leave them just a little bit down so they're not as sensitive, because when you hit your target it'll go really, but just a little bit so you have a little bit more control. If you make them perfectly flat, you got no control. Up just a little bit, just so they just will kind of stay there. They're
Bella.
still sensitive. Okay, now go again. So you got a target there, okay? All right, now
Mo.
do it again. I mean, keep coming. Keep down to the
Mo.
Okay. Do it one more time. Turn around. Do it right there. Turn around. And do it one
Mo,
more
stop
time.
it.
Because one of those is right.
Oh, really?
Mo. Clunk. Bella.
Tell me when you feel the tingling.
A little bit.
Look.
Oh dang.
You
So
were-
what were these
you were
other
just a
markers?
little- I don't know. They were just confusing. Could be metal under the floor. I don't know.
Days
Could
of
just be-
quarters
Could
past.
just be something that it could be nickels or what. No, not really. Could just be that you just need to more. I mean, you got the ability. If you can feel the tingling, that's a lot. People
That's
don't
a
ever.
lot. A lot of people never
They don't feel that
anything.
tingling.
Yeah,
Even
that's
if
for
they
sure.
can use dowsing
And
rods,
she
they
said
don't
that on
feel
her own.
it.
You
Yeah.
never mentioned it.
Yeah, I was
No,
getting
it
ready
was
to.
it was